Guys, have you ever thought again about what had happened 2 years ago when everyone was shocked by a new invisible thing called the virus? Coronavirus disease struck the world. It has changed the world and killed many people. Every day, we heard about the killed people massively because of this virus. All had changed, many aspects like health, economics, and education. It is a global crisis that prevents us, the youth, from fulfilling our rights to the quality, quantity, and freedom. Everything becomes difficult and exhausting. This situation has forced us to stay at home for our safety for almost 2 years. But thank God, now the global crisis is over. Finally, we are able to face the new normal era with a new culture and a new habits. This new era is also welcoming the digital era after we go through some of the struggles. Since the pandemic started, digital technology has spread out massively because the only thing that can connect us when we are apart is digitalization. Almost all of the life aspects are using digital platform these days. People are also committing themselves to be more adaptive in it. On the education side, digital technology has made education and learning simpler in many ways. We can learn not only at school, but also at home. It draws me back to the Ki Hajar Dewantara quotes. Make every place as a school, and every person as a teacher. Technology has made education is more accessible for everyone. Digital technology is the bridge of all innovation and improvement for today's life. It replaces the conventional education with the modern education. It definitely has a different impact from our previous habits, both in terms of good and bad. Whether you agree or not, it can be disputed that the digital era certainly has the effect of changing our daily lives and ends up creating a new lifestyle in our habits. The massive changes are on the education side. We learned from home, and I can say that most of the schools in Indonesia these days are implementing 100% face-to-face learning. But the teachers still using the digital platform to this normal era after the pandemic. The online tests, using e-books, and many of digital learning are applied by the teachers. And I wonder, why should the teachers do those things? And I'm sure the teachers also applying digital improvement. Move to the next change, that is the learning duration at school. The timing of school hours is becoming shorter to avoid the crowd of students and in order to keep our immune system. This period of school and the situation led us to be more adaptive in this normal era. The era with a new habit and culture of learning and having social interactions at school. All we have done should be under the health protocols. But no matter what, we should apply it. There has been a development of innovation in learning, such as e-learning, which facilitates the education and learning process. For the example, the teachers can create a virtual class that does not require them and students to be in the same room. The emergence of various communities from the internet to establish new relationships. But on the other hand, the improvement of digital itself has some others that we should concentrate more. Well, many of us like to use the internet and it is more accessible now. The improvement is hand in hand with the creativity of someone producing many games online. I bet most of you know Mobile Legends, PUBG, Valorant, and many more. They are successful in making students sometimes lazy or not focused during the class hour. To be honest, you are more interested to staring at your phone for those games, aren't you? Or do you prefer to see your teacher online through the Google Meet or Zoom? How about stalking someone through the Instagram or exploring the hot news on Twitter? That is your favorite, right? My friends, the cultural transformation of digital life has affected us to something that we may have not realized before. When you are at school and gathering with your friends, have you realized something? Most of them are not as lucky as you. If you have a good mobile phone and flattered by many things around you, how about them? Even for having a good mobile phone or Wi-Fi, they are suffering because their parents got the impact of the pandemic situation. The gap between you and the unlucky is one of the digital improvement and transformation. Guys, you may like it or not, digital transformation of culture during this new normal era absolutely will come to us and no one can stop it. Instead of thinking about the good and the bad, which hardly cannot be avoided, let's adapt ourselves. Wouldn't it be better if we, as an adolescent, learn to adapt to how we can survive and try to get the benefit only from the changes, rather than paying stocks and doing nothing? Let's compete and improve ourselves to face the changing of digital era. Let's create some innovation for ourselves, for the country, even for this world. Being human in digital world is about building a digital world for humans. I think that's all I can say. Thank you.